Hey yo, what's going on guys? Buddy here. In this video, I am gonna do a different topic. And you're probably wondering what is this new topic you may ask? Well, I decided to do story time. So what's the story? Um, well, I wanted this one's gonna sound really weird. I want to talk about the time I accidentally kicked the girl in the face. Alright? And no, I did not do this on purpose, in case you're curious enough to know. So where did this all start? Well, years ago, when I was starting school in a different country, because like although I'm from US, well, I kind of grew up in a different country, but yeah. So at a different country, what to expect? Well, the people, you guys are all the same ethnicity and race. Um, what else? You all speak the same language, and there's no Americans. So yeah. And so times back then were actually a whole vibe, not bad. And let's just say that as a young kid, I was just really dumb and I would just casually do stupid things. And this one time out of nowhere, I wanted to confess my feelings for this one girl. But obviously you know how girls are sometimes. Not always, but yeah, I was rejected and just called ugly, but back then I didn't really understand that and I just still kept on liking her. So I was basically kind of like a bully back then when I was like what, first grade? Yeah, this was first grade, of course. And while I'm literally in first grade in a different country, I know it already sounds a lot weirder than you think it is. But how exactly did I kick this girl that I used to like? Well, um, one common thing that always happened, you guys, and you will not believe this. The teacher would always leave the classroom unattended with no adults. I know, right? That's how fun it really was, honestly. If I could describe that classroom with more than just fun, I don't know. I definitely use words like adventurous or mysterious, but then again, like um, you're just really leaving a bunch of 6 year olds unattended, so that's pretty self-explanatory. But while the teacher is gone, I'm over here messing around with my friends, and while this girl, she remembered out of all the times that I really bothered her and messed with her. The story gets super spicy and intense. She grabs a broom, over here across the other side of the room, minding my own business. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I just turn around. I see her. And I'm like, okay, maybe like I just need to lower down my tone. And it's just nothing. Like, let's just chill. Mm, but then I could have sworn I like saw her running towards me. And I was like, oh my God. But then out of nowhere, she just speaks to me and talked about all the times I really messed with her, and she got so mad. Soon after that, she grabbed the broom and she started charging straight at me. And 6 year old me back at the time didn't really exactly know anything about self defense. So you're probably wondering, what did I do? Well, I did what anybody would have done. I basically ran away. Well, I ran to the other side of the classroom till I was cornered. And at that point, I definitely knew and thought there was no hope for me. But here's the thing, as I mentioned, the girl was charging at me straight with a broom as if she was gonna whack me. But the thing is, I don't know where, like, I don't know how to describe this to you guys, but since I was too scared, yes, I got on top of a desk and I was just like this, like, "Ugh." But as I did that, I for some reason decided to lift my right leg up slowly, just like that, as I'm over here all backed up on a desk. Like, I can't even explain why I did that. And I know it sounds already a bit more weird than you expect. And honestly, the craziest things happens as soon as I feel my leg just going into the air, because I'm just so scared. Something hits my leg and I'm like, what the heck? Like something like the bottom, the sole of my foot. I don't get it. And all of a sudden, I turn around, I'm like, what the? And for the poor girl, she was on the floor crying, with both of her hands in her mouth. And I was like, oh my God. Um, and after that, she dropped the broom. And so, yeah. Eventually, a few minutes, the teacher comes back in and they realize that I kicked her in the face. But all of this was an accident, you guys, because like I said before, I did not meant for that to go on purpose. Um, the girl, it was even said that I actually knocked out one of her teeth. But at least it wasn't like extreme. Like it wasn't crazy to where the point that like she was bleeding. Like no, she didn't bleed, but she just felt pain and did cry. And yeah, but soon after that incident, a few days go by, not weeks, but as I remember this, the girl that I like had a grandma who worked at a snack bar, I guess you would say, but where they would serve lunch. And one time I went up there, and then she said she needed to talk with me. And I was like, "What? So what's up?" She then invites me inside of the little food stand or food truck. I don't know, but she basically explains to me that us men, we shall never hit girls. Now, obviously, I already know this, but obviously, I was trying to explain back then. But the thing is that they said that whenever she's doing something to you, just let me know. We'll take care of it. We'll handle it. And they said that I didn't need to handle it myself. Well, I was never trying to. That's the funny part. In general, I did feel a bit of guilt, but still, like nowadays, I'm just looking back and I'm thinking, if what could I have done? Like could I have continued running as long as I didn't corner myself, or could I have gotten my, I guess you could say, the homies to like um huddle up in a big group and just like make themselves a wall. I don't know, to protect me. If anything, is that please, whatever you do, don't mess with girls. Like, don't bully them. Nothing. And if so, then don't be scared and do not make the same thing. Or what am I even saying? Do not commit the same error that I did, is what I'm trying to say. In the end, yes, I did feel a bit kind of some guilt. And because of that, like months go by, maybe almost half a year, but just months as I remember it. I eventually went and moved back to the US, and my mom, she decided to stay over there at the country for some reason. So I'm just over here living with my cousins for like a while. And out of nowhere, like my mom just comes back and she told me that, "Ooh, but I bet that girl was looking for you." And I was like, "Nah, mom," because you see, I I almost put her in the hospital. Like, why would she miss me because of that? Like maybe I wouldn't consider that fun times, but um, yeah, um, I wouldn't say I was a bad kid back when I was little. I wouldn't say I was a devil or anything like that, but I wasn't very smart back then. I was really dumb. And when I say I'm really dumb is, or when I say I was really dumb, I would do possibly some of the stupidest things in the world that you should not be attempting. And you're probably wondering where'd you get these things from? I don't know. I would just think random out of pocket things in my head. Nowadays, I do think random out of pocket stuff in my head, but in a different way. I don't tend to do weird acts because then again, I don't want to result in trouble. So that's all I'm saying. So yeah, this is the story of how I accidentally kicked a girl in the face. I doubt she's watching this video, and if she ever sees this video, one is she's not gonna understand my words, unless I add in subtitles, and I hope I don't. And if she's really watching this, um, which I doubt, please, it was an accident, all right. I was a little kid, so yeah. Um, if you're already wondering why I just like uploading videos, um, well, quite busy, but earlier I said that I actually was planning to make a gameplay, so it's coming out soon, maybe in like 3 days. Other than that, I am gonna get it uploaded as soon as possible, like snap. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about life a little bit. It actually has been so far so good, like having fun. But yeah, um, if I ever ask the question, you guys miss me, I'll probably get slapped to the face with a huge no. But yeah, that's it. So out of all this story definitely taught me a lesson. And in general, the moral of the story is, if a girl tells you you're ugly, just accept that you're ugly. I mean, because no matter what, you know, some people may like you, some people may not. But it's funny because when I was in middle school, I had a few girlfriends, and out of all the ones I had, they at least once told me that I was ugly. And yes, in the end, it did hurt my feelings, but hey, they accepted me for being ugly, so that's what mattered the most. But yeah, that's just an example. So, and if even if today, if I'm in a relationship, and I'm called ugly, I don't care. All right. As long as I'm accepted for being ugly, as they say, then I'm fine with that. That's what true love is, either way. So, like, I'm clearly trying not to laugh, and I'm currently recording while it is 2 in the morning, 2:30. Hmm. But yeah. So I was thinking of uploading an ASMR, but then like this is my own channel. So yeah. I was thinking an idea for the future, maybe if you guys probably might want to. It's because my microphone, as you can see how I'm just talking straight like this and I have it rotated. I sometimes can't really hear myself, so I don't know how good the sound quality is. I'm just say that. So what I plan to do is like have my microphone straight like this, or I don't know, but I just want to have my mouth close to it. And what I could do, like some YouTubers do, is like have a little drawing of them on screen. I think that'd be pretty epic. I might work on that, but if you guys want to see it, just let me know. And other than that, I don't have anything else to say. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.